You are looking for this precious thing. All the while it is in you. But you cannot accept. You look everywhere else. Everywhere else you will look. But the last place, now the train is coming in, and you're asking me how I can find. I've been divided on this journey of life, this train journey of life. I have not managed to find it. How I can find. And I'm showing you now. You must let go of all the ideas that you have about it, about yourself, about life. Be entirely empty for a moment. So let everything go. Don't hold on to any idea at all. And also I said, you may say, yes, I let go of everything. I said, and don't wait for anything. Don't expect anything at all. Because to expect means that you throw your attention out. You're waiting for something. So don't wait for anything at all. No? And if a feeling of a boredom or don't touch anything at all. Be totally empty. It is. And the one who is feeling like, okay, now I am being empty, also you have to disregard this one. So that only emptiness needs no help. Emptiness does not need any person to help emptiness to be more empty. Okay. Can you feel this now? You know, you're empty. Then the mind is going, okay, all this I've done, so where is it? Then you have to leave him also. Mind says, I've listened to everything you say. I let go of everything. I've done everything. I've not gone to the next. I have no expectations. I have no expectations. But nothing is happening. Nothing is happening. I came for something. What you came for? Nothing. I came for something called nothing. Where is it? So all your talking is happening in it. All your sense of identity is happening in it. But you're trying to think it, and it is not a thought. To it, you are a thought. But who will catch this clue? Is it a riddle? You believe in yourself that this is your life, this is everything, I did everything, I meditate for 4 hours every day in the same position. I've done everything. It's not enough. Okay, should I meditate 6 hours a day? No, it's not enough. Should I chant a bit more? Chanting is good. It will help to quiet the mind. But it's not what you are. Who am I speaking to? If I'm speaking to you, who are you? Slow down. Who am I speaking to? Am I speaking to you as an object? Are you an object? Like the body, listening? Are you personality? Am I having conversation with personality? The one who hears, can it be seen? The one who hears my words, can this one be seen even? What can it do with my words? What can it do with my words? Build something? Destroy something? Of what value is what I'm sharing with you? Who are you? What are you? Are you some object, some tangible person? What is this? That in which the speaking and the listening and the understanding is taking place. Is it like a bowl or something in which these things are resonating? What is it? What are you? The memory and the conditioning and the habit of thinking of yourself in form can be there, but we are not going to refer to that now. It will not help you to awaken to the truth of who you are. You know, sometimes I have the opportunity to sit with some of the Sangha who are around, and we just sit together. We don't say, come, let's sit together. We may become about small thing, let's fix this thing together, do something. And then we find ourselves just sitting. Sometimes a question may come, and a response may come. But actually, we're just together. And it is the most beautiful thing. Because, strangely, unexpectedly, a lot of things get cleared up by itself. Some misconceptions, some struggles, some suppressed energies are released automatically. Yet, there isn't this, yeah, but if this, well, what about this, and so on, because sometimes it can simply be a habit to feel that you can know just by hearing some words, but if it's coming from the mind or from the person, it doesn't go in deeply. There come a time when we are speaking, and somehow the words that come from you, and if there are words that come from here, it somehow combust into a beautiful recognition take place. I say sometimes there are two kinds of questions that come. Knowledge questions, people want to know about the nature of consciousness in sleep and so on and so on. So, okay, it's okay. But there are other questions which I call freedom questions. When someone is the urge just to be free, not to learn, not to study, but to be free. They have a sense of being blocked by something or trapped, and they want to know how to be free, how to go beyond this. And there's an urge in there, and something comes spontaneously to satisfy that urge. Don't let your mind tell you who you are. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much.
I'd like to ask you to check inside now. Just check in with yourself. for most of you, you're in a state of your being, not mind. Even if mind energy somehow, but primarily you're in the state of presence. No. Even if it feels mind want to say something, want to ask a question, want to, but pay attention just to your here-ness. Don't focus on any event or any period of time or any quality. Just this sense of isness. Just I am. Give a little attention to this. Because for so long you overlook it and gave attention to ephemeral things, momentary things, which amounts to a distraction from yourself. And I would say the most important, significant thing is to pay some attention to yourself. Not the same as paying attention to your person. If you pay attention to the person, it must be with some detachment, as though you're looking from a distance at it. But how can you pay attention to yourself? Well, when you leave going with the senses outwards towards sense objects, and empty the mind of all this kind of this habit for a moment, even for a short time, and hold no self-image of who you are naturally in your own presence. Naturally. So it is not a huge task. If it feels like a task, it's because the sense of the mind energy keeps coming up and attention is going to that, which effectively creates a sense of being distracted. The minute, even if such a pulsation is very dynamic in you, and you don't go further, don't combine further, just that you are aware of that, but not adding anything, not develop any interest, not even repulsion towards it, but learn to pay attention to this sense of emptiness, like a state of neutrality. If we could imagine that our daily life and attention is like the gears in a car or a motor vehicle, and it seems in the waking state, the attention is always in some gear, first or second or third or fourth or something. Even in an automatic car, it's in some gear. But you now are in neutral. Let the gears happen, but you stay in neutral. Pay attention to this. Very few human beings are paying attention to this silence. Because from the mind and our culture gives no value to it. We give no value to it. And also, it is so exquisite, it is beyond value. So giving attention to this, but not creating an image of it to focus the attention. Let your attention merge in the emptiness. Because for so much of our life, in the waking state, your attention goes to object. Now let it stay in the subject. The subject is not an object. Just pure emptiness. And watch that the deceiving mind, he will come and say, but you're wasting your time doing nothing. How are you going to achieve anything sitting doing nothing? So you have to be able to withstand this voice, which after all is speaking rubbish. He's telling you to go and attend to rubbish. You be in your silence as you are now. This silence is not a Zimar silence, is not a Portuguese silence, is not a Christian silence. It is silence of your being. And it is universal. Even the monkeys know this silence. Every living thing has a chance for this silence. This silence and happiness and peace are same. And notice, there is no one being silent. So the silence is not owned. It's not a possession. It is your fragrance, your perfume. And this silence is the background and the environment, the true environment of the mind, that allows mind to function healthily rather than working for the person. Is there any limit to it? Is it inside or outside? It is everywhere. And even inside the atoms that play, come together to form this body, it is singing in them. Can you bear the chatterings of the mind without being distracted? I'm going to sit and enter silence. You'll find the silence is already there before you. There's no need to try and concentrate on being silent. That is not silence. Simply be empty. Remain. Enjoy. Perhaps this is the real significance of the words, to enjoy yourself. To be in the joy of yourself. It's nothing personal.